Traders, we're looking at Bitcoin on the daily time frame. Now, well, there's a lot to talk about. I'll try to keep this short and sweet. We've got this bearish break of market structure on the 1-day chart. Look at that. Lower lows, lower highs. This is in a bearish trend at the moment. One positive thing about this is the fact that it's taken out liquidity that's been resting under here big time. Okay, so this is a big level in terms of the amount of stop loss orders that would be sitting under these lows. Okay, that's really significant. All right, so this is actually traded right down. Look at this candle here. See how it wicked right down into it. Now it's supposed to be an arrow. Yeah, this candle. All right, so now it's having another go at it. And the question is where to from here? All we can go by is, what the chart's telling us. Now, given that this is bearish, look, it reacted off this level. Look at the reaction. See how it hit this, and then look at this green candle, and it wicked all the way back up to 70 and beyond. Right, but then now we get this bearish move here, trading back down into these levels. Right, so there's a target. There's another target. Let's mark that up. We know that this is a big liquidity pool under here. We know that that's taken that out. So let's just take that off, and I'm going to mark up these areas here as potential targets. And why I say that is, well, there's sell stops resting under here as well. Okay, so it's already tapped into this. Down in here, sell stops resting under there. That's the next port of call. And I mean, it could get worse. And then that would be, if we break this low, then we're looking at the next port of call under. So, I mean, don't underestimate how far this can move, guys. Look at it. I mean, here you are, you see. Look at this pullback here. Okay. Look at this. All the way back down into here. Okay, so it's not out of the question this thing could move. Bitcoin moves in mysterious ways, without a doubt. I mean, that's a measured move. If we look left, here, back in here, right? So that's the thing. So, yeah, where to from here? Look, while this is bearish and while market structure is, giving us that, in other words, watch it on the 4-hour time frame. A break and retest of this low would be fairly significant. While we have lower lows, lower highs, okay, and this is trending down like this, my bias is to sell. But the thing is, where do you get involved? And I have a rule, and it's basically, I look for these swing points, swing high, swing low, and retrace into here. Well, there's a selling opportunity there. Swing high, swing low, pulls back, and there's a sell opportunity. I'm always looking at the Fibonacci, retrace into the 50, right? Stop loss, well, it goes above the previous high. That nearly got taken out here, as you can see, right there. But, we're still moving with this. So, how to get involved now, given our entry point has been already reached. Okay, so, I have a really specific strategy. Right, let's just do this. Right, so there's a trade idea. Where's the next idea going to be? Well, for me, it has to be, well, I will look at this I will look at this and I will consider swing high, swing low, retrace there as an entry. This has got me a little bit stumped at the moment in terms of the fact that we haven't broken this low, right? So, well, I'm not entirely stumped, I guess, if that's a thing to say, but I'd be inclined to look for that. And then there's my entry point. You could go down to a lower time frame and get involved with this, but understand the risk, okay? I'm looking for this move here, retrace into here, and then that would be, retesting this low here would give me a short, I guess is what I'm saying. All right. But, in saying that, let's just go down and look at the other time frames. And, you might want to get involved on a lower time frame, on a 15-minute time frame, for example. So this is the higher time frame. We're looking at the 4-hour moves here. On a 15M, well, that's a 1H. 1H is fairly similar. Let's just go down to a 15. Get a bit closer to this. So here's the thing with the 15-minute. And it's the same principle as looking at the 4-hour. However, we've got this. Okay, so we could consider this trend. I prefer to see it break this low. I'm uncomfortable at the moment with this. So, I mean, look, honestly, as I mentioned, that would be the thing for me, something like that, and then look for a short. But wait for this to find support. So I wouldn't be getting involved with this yet. I mean, I really don't like how this is trading, but to get involved, I'm going to be waiting for this to play out. And let's just hypothetically kind of, do this. All right, let's say that's a thing. See, I'm looking for the break, big picture, high, low, retrace into the 50% of, grab your fib, this high, down to wherever this shifts gears. Wherever this shift gears, right? This is your next potential trade opportunity. So the Fibonacci from this swing point down to wherever this finds support and rotates and trades back up, I'm going to be looking for an entry point in between the 50 and the 61.8 fib zone. All right, and I really want to see this low get taken out. All right, I want to see this setting up and the pullback into 50% of this swing takes me into a potential short up in here. Stop above the high. There's a target, right? We've already marked up this chart, and there's a 2.36 R outcome. I'd get involved with that, something like that. I hope that makes sense, guys. So that's how I'm looking at this and how I would plan my next move with Bitcoin, and it would be a short based on a pullback into these levels back up in here. See, look at this. See this value area? Okay, pull that through. And it coincides nicely with a pullback into the 50%, right? So there's your resistance back up in there. Hope that makes sense. What else can I say? Yeah, that's how I would get involved with this. So, I mean, that's a plan of attack. And, yeah, I mean, I'd love you to comment. And with that, I hope you have a great day. Safe trading, and we'll see you in the next one.